Well, welcome back, my lovelies, to another episode of Planet Zoo, the Colton Family Zoo. So, thank you very much for joining us today. It's a beautiful day. It's 26 degrees Celsius and the sun is shining. Um, and I would also love to thank you all for the people who leave likes and subscribe to my channel and giving positive reactions to this zoo. It always makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. So thank you again. Love to see the response of you guys. In the last episode, I have shown you the links enclosure. And today I'm going to show you, of course, something different. Because I've talked about the staff area, and it's still in my mind a work in progress. So yeah, I've not really done that, but I think I nearly have it complete inside my head. But what I've been working on is this, the sort of farmy petting zoo kind of vibe to it. And oh dear. What what oh dear, what happened here? I think I've oh dear. Right, hold on a second, guys, when I try to fix this. Right. We're back. I think I've made a little mistake when I deleted something because when it is part of oh dear, I really don't know what happened. But we are back in business. So I've completed of I've modified this little areas. Nothing too fancy. Just put a brick wall behind it and some grass and um, I come to that in a minute, but I thought of a little realism is that you see in zoos is not everything is all kind of neat, and you also have areas which just contains a lot of grass and a few trees and nothing all that fancy. So I thought I would do that here. So maybe no, I think I'm quite pleased with it. Well, we have the llama enclosure, which we also saw in the previous episodes, but we have here the new enclosure of the Indian peafowl. And I always thought that it just was peacock, so I don't really know what's the difference between a peacock and a peafowl. So if you know that, well, leave it in the comments. I'm always ready to learn. But yes, I'm rather pleased with this enclosure. It's also a little basic, but the Indian peafowls are having a lovely time here with a beautiful statue over here, and I've been working quite a lot on the style of the buildings in this sort of petting zoo farmy kind of area. And I'm quite pleased with the results with the wood and the sort of half timber looking vibe to it. And I'm also quite pleased with this, with a little Indian temple, which they can have a slow feeder on, which they can do their slow feeding business. And then I've created this, where they can sleep outside. And we have here the gate to the exhibit for the zookeepers, and we have a little shed and a water thingy and transformator over here. So this is going to be all that staff area which I was talking about. So there won't be coming any more enclosures there. But this is the Indian peafowl exhibit. Um, and I've also taken the time to do some of the insides because there was quite a few lovely things which I found in the Steam workshop. Some things I've already had, like the food thingies, but I found an office thing, and we put a little computer here, so a little sort of staff roomy thing where they can do their business. And as you can see, looking through here, oh, it's yes, I'm quite pleased with the result. And we got an albino a peafowl here, oh, which looks gorgeous. Really, I have to admit the textures of the animals. Oh, they got it. Oh yes, yes, they've got it very well. Um, so I was thinking to myself, what kind of animal belongs in a sort of farmy petting zoo kind of atmosphere. And of course, the Indian peafowls shouldn't be forgotten. And little spoiler alert: the next enclosure which I've created is also contains a bird kind of type animal. I've recently. Recently, it was yesterday. Yesterday, I went to Burger Zoo in Arnhem in the Netherlands. And I've got a lot of inspiration. And also there in Burger Zoo, you have a whole bird house section. And I thought to myself, oh, this would be so cool to do in Planet Zoo. But alas, we don't really have birds like parrots or kookaburras or something like that. It would really make an addition to the current game, I think. So this is a sort of farmy building with a lot of wooden windows and plant thingies. A little straw roof here, and the rest is just really a house. And then I've created here a sort of farmy. It's oh dear, what you call it in English? Um, I really don't know. Well, it's sort of a vegetable garden. A vegetable garden, I think it's just that. Um, where the zookeepers can also do a little bit of gardening. And then I've done a little bit on the staff area here, which isn't really that complete. We also put a for electricity and water there. The famous Colton Family Zoo shed with all the food. And then we are going over here to the red-crowned crane, which you can see there in the background. And I also used the same style in buildings with a little something more accessories, such as little windows. And I've made a little chimney over there, and the exhibit of the red-crowned crane, which I have to put the information signs up and all that sort of thing. You can go. The zoo tour really goes over here, so you can see, but there's also going to be a sign because you can sneakily. Oh yes, I've made a sort of hay. The literally translation in from Dutch to English is a hay attic. I really don't know if that's the right English word for it, but you see them a lot in Europe. So I had a little mess around with that. I'm quite pleased for first result. And then you can go over here and you can see the red crown crane from the inside. Now I'm not really happy with the inside enclosure at the moment. I've put some Asian accessories on the walls, but I don't know. I don't know. Don't know if that's really what I was going for. But the outside enclosure, I'm really pleased with a little water area, foraging pools, lots of bushes and all that sort of thing, and a little platform here which you can play with their mirror thingy over there, and you'll have the whole yeah, same sort of style buildings over here. Yeah, I was quite pleased with the end result, and I think it's yeah the vibe I get from this when I look at it and go over it's just it's a kind of farmy petting zoo kind of atmosphere, don't you think? Um, so that is what I've been doing in the meantime. And when you look at it, oh yes, yes, it feels good. It feels good. And I've also been playing around with another sort of reptile house because we only have one really over there with a tortoise and a fire salamander and all that sort of things, which you saw, of course, in the previous episodes. Um, but I thought it was time for another sort of reptile house thingy, which we have in which we have. Oh dear. Oh no no no. We have an eastern blue tongue lizard, which is really quite a small little rascal. And let's see if we can locate him anywhere. But I think. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, that went quite easy. The lizard. Hello, buddy. And oh yes, we built here some paintings and of course the information signs in a wooden frame, and we have here the oh I don't know what they are called. What they are called? Oh bloody hell! The diamondback terrapin, which is a sort of little turtles, and I think we have three females because I think when I put a male in there, they breed like you wouldn't believe, and they're all swimmy in their little swamp area. And we have here. Oh God, if I don't know if I can remember it. No, I don't. I don't know it anymore. Oh yes, the Danube crested newt. We have a newt. Let's see if we can find the newt somewhere. It's going to be a little adventure, I imagine. I think I thought I saw something on here, but I really don't see him. Really don't see him. He's not on the island. Is he in the water? Is he in the water somewhere? I don't think so. But I've also placed these animals here in a sort of same buildings kind of thing. But I think the transgression from the farming area to the old castle atmosphere, yeah, it's quite pleasing, I think. So, yeah, I really didn't prepare all this too well today because I had fun building it, and I thought, oh, I should do a video, of course, because I've come quite a long way. So yes, hope you've enjoyed this update on the Colton family zoo. Once again, thank you so much for watching the series and leaving likes and subscribe to my channel. I've also put in a post out again to ask you guys what animals should be next. We had the lynx, and I was thinking on this is the sort of farmy old area of the zoo, and this is a sort of new addition also we had over here, which we can have some more exotic animals. So if you have the time and you would like to help me react to the post on what sort of animal you would like to see in the Colton family zoo. So thank you again for watching. If you like this series, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.